And while the toxic smog that settles over the Mongolian capital every winter has been a suffocating problem for more than a decade that successive governments have failed to dispel. But there are wisps of hope in a resurgent grassroots movement and a promised official push to action, but the statistics are grim. The respiratory illness cases have risen steadily, with pneumonia the second leading cause of death for children under 5. In the depths of winter, the city's daily average of PM 2.5 can be 27 times higher than the level considered safe by the World Health Organization. Young children are particularly vulnerable, breathing faster than adults and taking in more air relative to their size.
I was so scared when he was intended to the intensive care unit, because all the needles and some monitoring, the wires were connected to him. He immediately went into dehydration. I was so scared.
Located in a basin surrounded by mountains, Ulaanbaatar traps smoke and fumes from both coal-guzzling power stations and homes. A dense blanket of smog coils snugly around city center apartments and Mongolia's traditional round tents in its outer districts most winter mornings. Now, the Gare dwellings have sprawled as hundreds of thousands of nomads decamp to the capital in search of steadier incomes and better public services. Most use individual coal burners to stay warm in the winter, when temperatures can plunge to minus 40 degrees Celsius. One freezing morning, distributors loaded up coal briquettes onto a pickup truck whizzing around Gare households.
I was born and raised in Ulaanbaatar. I love my city and I want to continue to live here, but considering the health of my children, like on that exact night, I kind of cursed to be born in Ulaanbaatar like this and having my son to experience.
The city's deputy governor responsible for air pollution has promised change. They plan to move another 20,000 households from Gare districts into apartments that will begin in 2025, as well as efforts to solve another of the capital's intractable and related problems, and that is traffic. Now, that exasperation has last year exaggerated when tens of thousands signed a petition demanding a public hearing on pollution policies.